Welcome back everyone to Magius Plays The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, I tried making my way into the Elden Highlands, and figured out I was going completely the wrong way for what I wanted to do. Now, what I want to do is head over this way to this shrine and stable that you can see right over here. In my running around, I went ahead and upgraded my stamina bar a little bit more, and upgraded some of my armor to better fit what I'm going to be doing later on. I won't get into that quite yet because, well, don't have quite enough stuff to upgrade it more than I already have. But soon enough, I will be switching out of this gear for something different. Hopefully I'll be able to make it to there without too much more trouble. Ow. Well, so much for that idea. So let's try something a little different this time. Go at it from a different angle. Still a fair ways down from up here. Let's see if there's something in here. Nope. And now let's try going the rest of the way. I didn't think I was going to quite make that. Oh well. Just a little bit of silliness on my part. Here we have the shrine next to the stable. And let's see what it has. Okay. Well, this is kind of an interesting one. What we're supposed to do is grab this big old metal ball and use that to get up. However, it's just out of range of what we can hit. So I am going to hit that, use that to get up here, and then from here, grab the metal ball. Now before I move onward, I'm going to go ahead and grab the chest up here behind it. So I can just set it here, and it's not going to hurt much of anything. Oh, a nice broadsword. Not bad. Not really going to give anything up for that, though. I'm going to switch it back over to that. And now, we can make our way down. And head on over to the other side. I don't think there's anything there for us. And with the strength of magnets and the unusual ability to completely ignore momentum, we can just make our way right on through. Now don't you wish your iPhone could do that? Anyways, that gives us a nice, easy way to get back to this stable. Which this has someone that has something very useful for us. At least temporarily.
Hi.
Good evening. If you're stopping by Foothill Stable, then you're probably headed to Goron City. That's right. I thought so. Hold on, buddy. Are you really headed to Goron City dressed like that? I don't have anything better I can wear yet. See, this is how tourists get a bad rep. That place is a sheer cliff after sheer cliff, and it gets so hot past the second checkpoint that your body will catch fire. Normally I wouldn't stop a stranger from heading to their doom, but I kinda like ya. So I guess I have no choice other than to sell you these fireproof elixirs. They can protect you from the burning air. Even Goron City regulars usually take at least 3 elixirs with them. 60 rupees for 1, 110 for 2, and 150 for 3. I'll take 3. Alright, here's your fireproof elixir. Each one lasts for about 6 minutes. If you have that many, you should be able to make it to Goron City no problem. And that is indeed our next destination. Even though I would love to take my horse up to speed up the process a little bit, it's not going to be that good for the horse, so I'm going to go ahead and leave Drakus where he is, and head on in on foot. Now it's going to just be a matter of time before I get there, so I'll see you when something interesting happens. Now, right up here, you can see a guardian waiting for us, which is why I invested so heavily into the ancient arrows when I did. As we've seen before, guardians that see ya really, or can really mess you up. Now then. However, with the ancient arrows, you don't have to worry about them, or you still have to worry about them getting shot off at you, but you don't have to worry as much about them taking too long to take out. Just need to line up your shot and hit him in the eye. Now, if you have a multiplier bow, that's going to be even better for you, because then you'll be able to hit them 2 or 3 times, which is generally how much you need to do to take them out by hitting them somewhere other than the eye.
It is my pleasure.
There we go. Stuck in here. Grab all the resources from him. Wasted way too many arrows there. And if you see a ore deposit with the yellow crystals there, definitely get it. Those tend to drop high quality gems. Unfortunately, that one in particular did not, but most of them do tend to drop rubies or sapphires or that sort of stuff. Now then. Fortunately, we are able to move around and get to the tower without having to use up any of the elixirs. But that's not going to be the case for terribly much longer. And we're only just able to skirt the dangerous area. Fortunately, we're able to get most of the way up. And can just use our super jump to just completely bypass the climb on this one. And that very easily finishes off the northern half of the map. Now we just have the 4 southern regions to go exploring through, but we'll get to that later. For right now, we need to continue making our way toward Goron City, and we're pretty well past the point where we're going to be able to just waltz on through without having to drink a potion. Now, these are made from 2 fireproof lizards and a bokoblin horn, so if you happen to get 3 ingredients early, don't need to spend as much for the potions. Unfortunately, this only gives us 1 level of fire protection. And it's going to be enough to get us to Goron City, but not much beyond that. So, we'll just run along here. Yeah. We are here on the path. We're trying to get up to here. It's going to take a bit. And we have these Octoroks. These guys are kind of jerks. However, if you throw a bomb at them, they'll swallow it up, and you can pretty easily make them go boom. So, definitely far from the hardest enemy to deal with, but definitely not the easiest either. I'll get back to that shrine. Go ahead and mark it on the map, though, so I can remember where it is. Sort of have a soft time limit on getting through here. And I don't want to go through more potions than I need to. Most of the rest of this is a pretty straightforward slog, so I will see you when we get to Goron City. Oh yeah. And before I forget, something to keep in mind here. Do not use bomb arrows. While you're in this area, do not use bomb arrows. Because the ambient temperature is literally past the ignition point, when you pull out a bomb arrow to fire it, it will literally blow you up as soon as you draw it. So rather than dealing with that, just don't use it. Now, right up here is another thing that we'll look into later. It's that one. If you head up there, there are some very nice ore deposits that you can get stuff from. However, it's ringed by lava, and lava hurts. So we're just going to go right by that for the moment. And there's the next divine beast that we need to deal with. But first, I have a much more pressing concern right now. I need to stop right in here and get this set of armor.
Yeah.
It's not cheap, but it's very much worthwhile around here.
Oh. Ooh.
Can't quite afford the entire set, but 2 pieces will do. You put that on, and that gives you protection from the fire. Which means I can run around all over this place and not have to worry about the potions running out. Which is a tremendous relief. I also have some stuff that allows us to upgrade some of our weapons. The Cobble Crusher is basically a bigger sledgehammer. And there's all sorts of stuff to do around here. First things first, before I call it a
Rivali's
day,
gale is now ready.
or call it a day, let's see if I can't find the shrine. Should be right around here somewhere. At least I think it's right around here. There it is. So let's get this taken care of, then call it a day. Looks like we have a flame-based puzzle. Really no surprise there. Which... pretty straightforward for the most part. Main theme of this shrine is you're going to have various patches of leaves that need to be ignited, and various items that you need to use to light them. Now, if you want to, you can use the flame arrows to bypass most of the puzzles. Well, that's not really the most fun thing to do. I know, it certainly works. So, for example, here, they intend for you to do, shoot that through the fire. Basically gives you an idea of how things are going to work. I think I'm just going to keep what I'm using right now. We're going to need to grab a key. And now this one, we're not going to be able to shoot it down, but we can shoot it into the weeds. Which will move that along to there. Pop that open. Drops that through there. Opens that up. Puts it on a strict time limit to get through and get the chest, which gives us the key, which we need to move on. Let's go ahead and grab this chest while we're here. Ice arrows. Very useful in this area. Gets us in here. Drops down 2 of these, which we need to get swinging, and drop right onto the leaves. Otherwise, they're going to fall down there, and not a good result. That opens up the next gate. And here we are, right at the end. Now that all that's out of the way, I'm going to jump back, do some running around, upgrade some armor, upgrade my health a bit. Oh, upgrade my stamina, I think. Got a pretty decent amount of health right now. I'm going to get that taken care of, and then when we come back, I'm going to start off by taking on this shrine, and then we'll move on from here. So, thank you for watching, and tune in next time, and until then, Magius out.